What is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Let me pull up some chat here. Back. Good morning and happy Saturday. Sunday. It's Sunday. Just starting the blacksmith's gathering. Wondering if maybe I forgot to set this to public. I think I may have set this. Did I set this to public? Yes, I did. Hey, what's up, Alan, Ben, Jeff, Shane? I was like, did I set that for public or not? Good morning. Let me set this to live chat so that I can see it and read it. Morning, Bob, Mountain Grove, Bryson, Aimless, Dwayne. Yeah, Sundays are always a good morning, everybody. Jared Reynolds, how's it going? Neil Graham, Yodi Munoz, good morning. I'm fine. How are you? I tell you, it's been a fun morning, man. I had a great show last night too. Um, but yeah, here we are, Sunday mornings. Wait for people to kind of filter in. Hey, Joel, good morning. Drayson, if y'all will forgive me, I do have a bit of sinus pressure today, as usual. All right. So, James Jones, how's it going? Butte, Montana, right? Alrighty. So again, yesterday during my show I mentioned it, but today is my little brother's birthday. Happy birthday to him, little Zach. And I got a package in the mail from Rob Huff, and I've got to find the digital download for it because I don't have a record player. But he sent me his album, his band's album, so that's really cool. Um, I listened to a sample track online, and I was freaking digging it. That's pretty awesome. And I checked with him, and he said that he checked with his what's it called, his publisher or distributor or whatever, and I am allowed to use the music on my YouTube channel. It's metal, but it's Island Metal Forge, so I guess that works. Um, so I'll actually be able to, it's like I've always wanted to do like a music video. So, and with metal and blacksmithing, maybe swing the hammer to the beat or something, come up with something goofy, something crazy. Who knows? Um, but yeah. I spoke with Tim last week. Um, we are in the works trying to set it up to get him back on the show here with me, like a side by side or something. uh, so that'll be fun. Um, just waiting for something to arrive in the mail, and I also have a green screen that I'm gonna set up over there. But that area I think is 7 or 8 foot wide, and it's a 10 foot wide by 20 foot long green screen. So I kind of gotta figure some stuff out, um, and then that way it's like I can have a lot of fun with green screen. Good morning, Russ. How you doing? Old Wolf, welcome. Boar, what up? Dana, how you doing? Good morning, everybody. Share the stream. Let people know I'm here. Let's smoosh that like button and like that smoosh button. Hmm. So, First Degree Forge, good morning. Bobby's rolling in. Skills is here. um, there you go. I like to see that rise up. I'm not Roy. I don't have like all that fancy equipment to like change lighting and to it's like I'd like to. I wish I could get like a counter. Excuse me, in the somewhere where you guys can see um, what's up. Um, I'm getting a message from somebody asking if I'm okay. Uh, Let me pop over here and let them know yes. Did notifications roll out, guys? I'm on now. That's Uncle Buck's Forge is messaging me. um, but yeah, back to the chat. Okay. So Curtis Lee, how's it going? Who did I miss? Um, you need a hubcap on the. You know what? I do need a hubcap on the wall, and I have a hubcap. Heck, I used a hubcap to make a pot rack hanger. Well, as a form. um, Keeping clear of people. There you go. Be sure to keep it tight. Shadowing will give you. I'm trying to get rid of the shadowing will drive you crazy trying to get rid of slight color change. Oh yeah, no, I've set up green screens before. I've just never edited with a green screen. Um, with a green screen, you have to have it tight and smooth behind you. You need to have a four light setup is ideal. You have two lights off screen shining behind the person onto the screen to make it all one lighted color. Then you have in front under the screen something backlighting the person or object that you're green screening, and then a light set off focused on the subject. So if you have the subject here, you have a light shining behind, a light shining on, and two lights shining on the green screen. That's how you set up a green screen. Tommy Wright, good morning. Hey Jim, how you doing? Um, Now, as for what I'm gonna do with the green screen, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna try and have fun with it. um, yeah, I'm, you know, I don't know. I've always wanted to do. It's like I've always had like an image in my head for the channel of having like a little tiny me standing on the forge or standing on the counter yelling at me, telling me I'm doing it wrong. Kind of like my conscience, something like that. What's up, Robert? How you doing? Good morning. There's 25 people watching. Um, Apparently some of my notifications aren't going out. So, uh, make sure you guys have the notifications set. Make sure you guys have it clicked for all because I do go live Saturday nights and I do go live Sunday mornings. And also, hey, morning, Uncle Buck. Janetta, how's it going? Another thing that I noticed is often when something expected and scheduled doesn't come up in the feed, if you go to that channel and go to their videos tab, you get of their current videos, including the live one. Um, and I am fairly certain I set it for public. because you guys are here. Habits are great. Excuse me. Um, but yeah, uh, honestly, I think the fact that you guys can see me at all, it is set to public. So there is that. Um, yeah, YouTube's notification system is weird. For the longest time, for community posts, I wouldn't get notifications, and I didn't change any settings. And then this past week, I have been getting notifications for my community posts. So cool. You know, I have that post up about the Damascus Karambit and the Forge Cup and the sticker pack thing. So and I've been getting notifications on that. Uh, yep, found today's stream from your video tabs. Yeah. Um, Northwoods Forge. How you doing, David? We have a Forged in Fire alumni in the chat. Um, Northwoods Forge. David McConnell. He's a good guy. He posts all his pictures on Facebook, and it's like, wow. I mean, I do Damascus, but like cheap and by hand, and it's like some of the freaking knives that he posts. Oh, wow. Hey, Corey. Um. Anyway, um, I would like to forge a railroad spike first because we don't have those in the Netherlands. Man, ask around. Maybe somebody can send you a couple rail spikes. You might have to help them with shipping. Um, I only have a small handful left, and unfortunately, I'm trying to make those into bottle openers and oyster knives to sell to my area so that I can, keep going through all this. Um, Check out David McConnell. I think he's sitting at like 400 subscribers, and he does all these videos on his knives and on his on his procedures and everything, his processes. And I honestly, I've been watching him for a bit now, and it's like do live streams. Oh, we got a super chat in from Aimless, $10 sticker. Putting the hat back. This is actually in the hat. Um, yeah, David, I'd love to see you do more live streams, and once you get up there to the 1,000, you can do that with your phone. Until you get there, if you have a laptop for the shop and like the DSLR camera and stuff and all that, there are ways to get you to do it using OBS, and you can set that up, and that will really help get your ball rolling for those views and the subscribers. So it is entirely possible to figure out a way to do it without subverting YouTube's terms and conditions. So there is a way. More people showed up. Uh, Craig, how you doing, man? Yeah, Boar, contact Craig. He says he's got some spikes for you. Um, Soggy Bottom, how's it going, Joe? Uh, Michael Robertson, welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, all right. Um, Janetta, I can't actually explain the process how to go live using OBS right now. I never have. It is something that I'm going to have to be learning soon. Um, because to do what I want to do with my live shows, I really need OBS to have all that extra power. Right now, it's point, click, and go. At the most I can do is turn the camera around and add filters. You know, like, change the blah blah blah, make it a dance party. You know, that is the absolute most I can I can do for it all. But um, hold on. Yeah. Back to the chat here. Uh, okay, Bushcraft, what's up? Too early to dance. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Good morning. Um, so yeah, if everybody wants to go, David McConnell would really like to enter the live streaming community. So if everybody would like to go over and check him out, that would be fantastic. I think he'd be a great addition. Yeah, he does a lot of blades, but he has been doing, he's been doing, blacksmithing, regular blacksmithing. I saw him do a rose, which I actually just did a rose too, trying to sell it. Stuff like that. Close this tab down. Um, Hey, what's up, Hans? How you doing, brother? Okay, Bushcraft, David McConnell. That's Northwoods Forge. Hans, how you doing? Freaking love you, man. Um, Making another video. Awesome, 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 awesome. Um, I feel a sneeze coming on. Anyway, so yeah, um, that's something that here on my channel I'm gonna be working towards and am getting on with. Hey Eve, is that green screen and the OBS. The green screen, what I want to do, because I don't really have a set studio, and I really don't want to bring it out to the shop because it will get dirty, and if it gets dirty, it doesn't work. Um, I want to set up some sort of a turn crank system in my area over there, where when I'm not using it, I can roll it up by turning a crank. Hey Chris, it's Luffy's birthday. Happy birthday, Luffy! Morning, Chris. So you had to listen to my Forgecast episode. That's funny. Sorry, sneeze. Um, Morning, Gordon. Curtis, how you doing? Um, I'm just all sorts of morning face right now. That's what happens when I, chug down the coffee. It just hits me like that. And then there's some mornings where the coffee just doesn't do anything. I do realize that this blue shirt mixed with the blue couch and the blue thing, there's a lot of blue in this picture. uh, um, yeah, and best I can do with $10 super chat in from Uncle Buck's Forge. It says thanks for everything, Yamez. No, thank you for everything. You've been such a freaking help to this community. It's ridiculous. Somebody give that man a line of applause. Um, let's do that. All right. Set it to orange. For the orange super chats that have been coming in. Yeah? That work? Kinda? Yeah. Blue body dee da boo doo. Yeah. Out of coffee. Switching to water. Where's my water? Cheers. Yeah, I may not have Roy's automatic sign thing, but I do have all these colors to play with for super chats. Whose channel am I talking about? I'm talking about Northwoods Forge. It's David McConnell. Yeah. So yeah, it's like I said, he does all that crazy Damascus. You see him a lot in the Learning to Forge page and the blacksmith enthusiast page. Morning, Ting. Good. The real, yeah. Somebody tell Roy it's like you ain't a real man by hand. All right, man. I tell you, Denise is here. Good morning, Denise. Rob, $2 super chat. Not much, but it helps. Every little bit helps. James Snodgrass, how you doing? All right, that looks like that color. Yeah. Or is it more of a that color? There's more of a that color. Yeah, every little bit helps. How you doing, James? A lot of Jameses in here today. Ah. But yeah, again, as you know, I have been covering this for Tim over at Big Dog, and I've been speaking with him and hope to eventually be able to slide over and have him right here, for the show. So there's that. And me and him also have another couple of projects we're working on. I do have a party mode, Curtis, but you know what? To honor those who are sending super chats, I'll leave it at the color of the current super chat. Excuse me. My sinuses today. I apologize, guys. How is Tim doing for real? Tim's doing real good right now. Last time I talked to him, he's really busy at work, and he's really, getting some time in the forge. If you haven't noticed, he's been putting out video after video after video. It's like just that little bit, because it does take a bit to set up and to do the stream, and then all this and that, and between that and work, he's now had more time to get some of the videos that he's had backlogged, edited, and out. So he's been doing, I think this week I counted like 5 videos roll out from him. So, woohoo! Hans is out of here. All right, stay healthy and safe. I got to finish this video quick. Get it out, brother. Yeah. His insight. Thank you. I could always address you as I'll just call you Mr. Snodgrass. Hey, Rob. Oddwood's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There he is. Northwoods Forge. Doug Thomas. I didn't see you roll in here. Good morning. How you doing, Doug? Yeah, David. So, what you got fun Damascus coming up? That's kind of what this Sunday Tim would always do, kind of he wants to hear from the community. He wants to know, what projects the community is working on. And he, shares a bit of his stuff, talks with you guys. So that's kind of, the live stream community is an awesome collection, of the blacksmith community. Excuse me. And you know, it's a great. I keep trying to let people out there know that, um, you know, those who are just getting into the craft, live streams are a great way to jump in and get to know people who, you know, hit steel with hammers, and it allows them to, you know, ask questions in real time. And if the person doing the live stream has a moment, he can show an example of what the answer to the question is. You know, like if somebody asks, you know, a beginner goes, I'm really not understanding half face blows. You can literally, here's what you do, boom, and then show it. You know, um, yeah. So that's that's how it goes. Yeah, Neil, he brings up a good example there for you. A lot of people, like I am scheduled every Saturday at 6 and every Sunday at 10 Eastern. A lot of people set alarms, and you know, it's like it's, you know, like a TV show. I try to make it as entertaining as possible. um, so yeah, it's my dream is to one day have a production crew. I did my first Damascus by hand about 3 months ago. It split open after the forge welds. I did not have enough propane to G-force weld it. Just reforged it the other day. Well, did it go? Did it work, or did you get it to re-weld? Yes, Rob. There is a thing with you know, B&B Forge is doing this, and y'all might be interested in this. I'd like to see some videos of it too. I've got some ideas I'm going to work on. Um, but it's the hashtag 2020 paper railroad spike apocalyptic challenge. And there's the idea is to take and make something to either protect your toilet paper or get more toilet paper, using at least one railroad spike. And it's out there to all the makers. It's out there to all the makers. Um, you know, not just blacksmithing, but woodcraft, um, casting, um, fabrication, crocheting. I'd like to see some like crocheted net. There you go, Bob. That's the one. Hashtag 2020 toilet paper railroad spike apocalyptic challenge. It's intended to be long and silly, and that's the point. Uh, it is to bring up, um, a little bit of lightheartedness in with everything that's going on. $5 in from James Jones. That looks like a green. Green. Thank you, James Jones. Give that man a round of applause or a line of applause. Um, Someone's gonna make a railroad spike shorter, right? Yep, there you go, Donut. No, it cannot be used in this sentence. Um, yes, it can. It's go check out Bob's video at B&B Forge for his hashtag 2020 railroads or toilet paper railroad spike apocalyptic challenge video. There, it's used in the sentence. Yeah, Janetta, crochet us a toilet paper net. um, Skills, that'd be cool. Like you know, I always want to get some of them like decoration fishing nets, um, to hang up behind me in the shop and over here to kind of hang all my stuff on since I have a metal shop, and it kind of fits in with the island theme. So, uh, see, I've had too much coffee, so it's just not gonna work, guys. It's just not gonna work. Heart's racing, you know, throat's closing up. You guys talk. A bear trap with toilet paper in it, made out of railroad spikes. Do it. You know what? If you can think it, you can do it. I had the idea of like uh, taking like a flagpole or something, a telescoping flagpole, and like putting a bunch of railroad spikes around the top to put your toilet paper on, and then raising it up like 20 feet in the air so nobody can get to it. Protect it. And a coffee. Protect your toilet paper, everybody. I did have a thought just to be like that antagonist um, of forging a double toilet paper roll hanger holder and putting one on backwards and one on the right way. A beard, not a mullet, but putting one forward and one backwards so that when you pull them, it makes 4-ply paper. Mm-hmm. Talk about, waste in a time of want. Just I don't think it's the right time to do like a toilet paper gun, a toilet paper cannon. There you go, team. If it gets to that, a 2-ply splitter. There you go. Yeah, Gordon, a jail cell out of like a lockbox out of spikes. Hey, West Falls. Yes, I am here, and yes, now are you. Now you are. Good morning. How you doing? Um, yeah. So, let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to think. So, what I've got, I know. After work today, I'm probably gonna sit down and edit my hammer video. At least part one. Still waiting on handles from House Handle. Um, and once that's done, I've got 2 hammers to handle. Um, but I'm doing kind of a video I might do, just simply because waiting on the handles. It's like I might as well go and, split the rounding hammer up into 2 videos. Something like that. Hey, Wayne, good morning. And I know, Chris, I know a few people did get the notification and a few people did not. Um, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with YouTube. I know I set it to public. Um, it's not like I don't have videos that come out every week, you know. Um, but you guys do know it's like you can dang near set an alarm by me, um, every Saturday at 6 and now every Sunday at 10. So um, you can dang near plant crops or you know all you need is one square with oh god I'm tired of seeing that one. 3 seashells. That's another thing I want to do. I'm gonna try and forge the 3 seashells. You know, so that ought to be fun. I might just cut the shapes and then crinkle it and dish it. Yeah, right, Corey, because you watched it on the TV. Yeah, sounds like Boomhauer. Need my theme music as an alarm tone for Sundays. My theme music, let me pull this up for a second. I have that ability. Which theme music? The opening theme to my videos? Excuse me. Um, that would be this song right here. Not gonna play the whole thing, but that's Dispatch. The band is Dispatch, and the song is Bang Bang. Ethan Phillips, good morning. And that happens with me, Tommy. I'll be watching something, and then the notification will pop up. And also for regular videos, like I'll catch a video by Tim or one of the other people that I watch. Anybody else that I watch, and then like 3 days later, the video of it will be notified. I'll be notified that the video comes out. It's so weird. Thank you, Randy. How you doing, Randy? Wiley. Um, hey, Randy, you were saying something. I saw a post by you saying that if anybody has any problems with the aprons and sheaths and stuff that you've been sending out and selling, that you have that you will take them in and repair them. Is that what is? I keep seeing that post and it's like I keep wanting to comment on it. I'm not having any issues, but that's a real cool thing to do if that's the way I took it. Yeah, that's very awesome, especially if it's just a stitch busts. That's an easy fix. A tear, just stitching it up. Very awesome. How many sticker packs left? I have, I believe, 13 available. For the you talking about for the karambit and the cup? I believe I still have 13 available. Absolutely, Randy. That's awesome. Um, I have been trying to advertise those that sticker pack promotion locally here. I'm trying to increase my local footprint. Um, Yet I posted on the yard sale sites. I posted my rail spike oyster shuckers and my rail spike bottle openers and you know they're called weapons, so they keep getting removed. It's like, what are you gonna do? You had my screen page on nothing, refreshed, and you were there. Well, thank you. Yeah, I absolutely have. You can set an alarm by my live streaming schedule, you know. So that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know how you guys are able to advertise knives. That's so like I mean I an oyster shucker. It's it's all the way in the shop, but it's basically stretched out, flattened slightly. It's more of like an oval, with like a oblong end, and polished. And they're calling it a weapon. Yet I see people advertising knives. Yes, I know, Rob. I actually just saw uh, donate one of your sticker packets. Hey, Mark, made it before the end of the week. How you doing? I'm doing good. Um, yeah, granddads. If you win, you can more than uh, during the stream where I do the drawing, you're more than welcome to shout out who you want it to go to, um, or if you want to say here who you want to donate one of your purchases to, or message me and it'll be a surprise to whoever you're thinking. That's entirely up to you. Yes, we do, Russ. We get a lot of oysters over here. Actually, although they're really picky about the seasons. You know, I remember when I was living in Key West, we get blue points year round. Because it's farm raised. Back in the day, the best um, oysters seasonally are months that end in R. So basically, late, the colder months. Um, but now with farm raised, it doesn't matter when you pick them, but people still stick by that. Well, granddads, you do have the most tickets so far. I'm not sure what whelks are considered or called here offhand. There you go, Mark. Aren't we all? Ben, you're not even in on this one. You don't have a dog in the race. um, I will say though, every time I do get it, it's like I posted just some bottle openers on the yard sale sites, and every I've probably gotten 10, 15 people now message me asking me if I would make them a knife. And it's like I'm not really a knife maker, and I tell them I'm not really a knife maker. Uh, I can't make you a knife like you're expecting. Some big fancy forged in fire knife. Um, you know, but I'll see. I don't even tell them I'll see what I can do. Far from, are there conch knives? Conch knives? No. What you do with a conch is you bust a hole in the shell, which my conch shell is actually in my truck. You bust a hole in the shell, and that releases the vacuum, the suction, and then you just pull the body out. Russ, eat them raw, pop them. Once I get a chance, I may pick up a handful of oysters and show you guys how to eat them, how to shuck them and eat them. I don't know, Tommy, but I'm glad they looked at a rock and said, "I wonder what's in that." Coffee is currently golfing, frisbee golfing, and he will be here probably more towards the end. Well, if he's not here now, I know he said he'd stop in. Welks, I'm not sure what a Welk is. Um, I will look it up though. Sounds like maybe. Oh, yeah, it's more of a snail. I bet that would be more like a mix between a snail or a conch. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, but why? Always, always, my live streams end up being all about food. What gives? Never had any oysters. I like blue oyster cult though. Yeah, there you go. I mean, you gotta have more cowbell. Ah, this green is really. I can just see like the green up here and just messing with it. Let me try red. See how that feels. It's a little bit more balanced, I'd say. Hey, Steve Watkins. Good morning. Good morning from Minion Smithy. Not good morning. uh, Estelle Johnson, how you doing? That's Tim's sister. Hey, Estelle, how you doing? Where's Tim? I've never had a whelk. Probably something I would cook if I were to eat it. But then again, I won't eat escargot, but I will eat conch. All right, Eve. Adios, Eve. Thank you for coming by saying hi. And Caitlin rolls in. Good morning, Caitlin. Everybody's rolling out of bed and everybody's rolling out of bed and turning on Allen Metal Forge. I love it. but possibly Russ, possibly. Trouble is if you can't get them here, you're not probably not going to be able to bring them over. You know, and Quad State is in Ohio, which is landlocked, hundreds of miles from the nearest sea or ocean. So there's that. I wouldn't, a lot of seafood I don't trust in a landlocked state unless it's frozen fish. Then I guess. People are being loud in your living room. Get them, Newt. Lobster is okay. Alligator tail is awesome. Honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, I prefer shrimp over lobster. I've eaten too much lobster in my day. It was way too accessible for me, and it gave me the opinion that it's only delicious because it supposedly costs so much. You know, but when you can go in your backyard, stick your hand in the water, and pull up with an oyster, I mean a lobster, crack it open and cook it like for breakfast every morning, or dinner every night, it gets old quick. Shrimp, there's a lot you can do with it. Yes, yes, lobster used to be all of that, caviar, lobster, all those delicacies. It's like it's weird. Uh, You know, Ben, what are you talking about? And yeah, Chris, you're right. They are bugs. They are crustaceans are bugs. You know. Um, so it's like, but they're delicious bugs. There's some land bugs I'll eat. But that's just me. Crab is kind of like a spider, so I wonder what a spider cooked would taste like. Ah! Oh man, just trying to read all y'all's chats. Denise, one of these days I'll have to see. It's expensive here too. The only reason I was eating it all the time was because it's like I basically built a lobster farm in my backyard down in the Keys. The best food in my state. I mean, really, the best. My state is known for barbecue. You know, like North Carolina style barbecue, pulled pork. Brisket, stuff like that. But so many states are. Um, we're right there by Chesapeake Bay, but that's in Virginia. So crab, we're really known for crab in this area. We have a booming crabbing industry. See you, Rob. All right. Always food. Later, old wolf. Old wolf's leaving too. Y'all are filtering out. Well, it is almost time. We got about 10 more minutes, guys. The barbecue down here, or over here on the East Coast, is a lot different than what you'll see elsewhere. It's like a lot of, most growing up at least too, because I grew up in Chicago, and even down there in the Keys, it's like the you don't see a lot of barbecue, but you do barbecue down there, and it's always the tomato-based barbecue sauce. Over here it's a vinegar-based barbecue sauce. When we talk about food, should I just make this a cooking show one of these days? One of these days, it's like it'll be friggin' Tuesday night, cooking with Yamanez, and I'll set up in the kitchen, and I'll be like making fish tacos or something. Sandy Lancaster, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, I used to barbecue all the time. I used to do pig roasts. When I was in the Keys, it's like we did a pig roast every 2 weeks. Um, that was for a chef that I worked for. Um, it's like I was actually trained in Caribbean Creole fusion. Basically Caribbean food. That's the Caribbean area's food. Like Cuban food, Bahamian food, stuff like that. Cracked conch, lobster, pico de gallo, different freaking ways of cooking snapper, fish tacos, etc. Yada yada. Cooking pork. Uh, right, Ting, right. It's something you make, not something you do. Well, barbecue technically is cooking meat over burning fuel. Over solid, over like burning wood. Um, Technically, the old definition, that's what it was defined by. Um, yeah, honestly, Ting, I wouldn't even call cooking on a grill barbecuing. I wouldn't, in my personal opinion of barbecue, to barbecue is to cook with wood. You know, um, but yeah, Creole has a lot of the um, oyster recipes and the alligator recipes and the sausage, and it's like etouffee and such as that. And I'll do like a um, conch and lobster etouffee, and that's freaking awesome. I'm the one talking about food now. Um, Island Metal Grill, yeah, right. I believe I have seen that boar. Um, anyway, yeah, back to blacksmithing. You know, um, yeah, I'm interested in looking into repousse, but not. I think it's really neat, but personally, I don't think it's something that I would be very good at because that sculpting detail. It's the way I see it. It's kind of like drawing a 3D picture out of a 2D object, and I'm not too good at drawing, so I feel I wouldn't excel at that, and I may want to try it a little bit, but uh, just to try it. But yeah, what's the next thing I'll be making after the hammer? Right, Mark? I know that um, I've got a few video ideas to do, um, and I really need to. I really want to get that bamboo lamp finished. I've got a lot of bamboo projects. I plan on doing things like a bamboo grill guard or a bamboo accents for my truck. You know, the truck or the back. Either I haven't decided whether I want to do a full rack or just do bed rails. Um, but a brush guard and a forged grill. Um, the step ups, the step bars. Hey Roy, y'all are jumping in right at the last minute. But but yeah, I mean I do have dozens of plans, but I have to temper that with what I have to do to make money right now. For now. um, I've got one rose made. I want to make a couple more and then put a post up for roses locally. Um, yeah, you did tell me you'd be here. Uh, I'm sorry, Roy. We didn't get a chance to talk the other night. Um, I'll hit you up at some point. Let me know when you have a free moment, and we'll chat. I do need to get to the post office and put something in a box for you. So hound me on that if you have to, Roy. um, well, yeah, Caitlin, I try while I'm out there, making stuff to sell. Hey, Ed, how you doing, brother? I do try to slip a video in here and there, um, but that's neither here nor there. It's I try to make my videos entertaining, and if it's just maybe I'll do some short little. There's a million tutorial videos out there, so I'd be, a doofus to try and build up tutorial videos, but like the island twists that I do, I'll do tutorials on twists all day if I can, but it's like it's definitely something for me to think about, just doing like Speargrass Forge and like Roy have done, um, you know, different tapers. Here's the super ultra beginner process of a taper. I do have several ideas for extreme beginners, uh, extreme beginner videos, like first fire kind of beginners, um, or those who are just interested in getting started and haven't yet. Just anything that I can do to give somebody that nudge to um, take that step and light their first fire. Right, right. Can tongs to make better tongs. Uh, yeah, I'm thinking so, Roy. I'm thinking so, Roy. Yeah, it's like so I always tell people if you're making something, or if you're looking for what's the word, a how to or information on something, check multiple sources. So it doesn't hurt to have several different videos showing the proper way to do something. It doesn't. And as a beginner, it's like I can give that beginner's perspective on how something's done. You know? And then I'll have Roy commenting, "No, you're doing it wrong." John Switzer going, "What are you doing? You're holding the hammer backwards." so, so yeah. Well, unfortunately, my hour is up. Uh, I do have to go get some work done today. Um, love seeing you guys here. Always a freaking blast. Thank you all for the support. Um, everybody go say hi to Tim. He's released several Damascus videos. I believe he did a second braided bacon Damascus. Everybody go comment on the braided bacon Damascus second video and tell him Yama sent you to say hi. You know, I bet that'll make him smile today. So, you know, everybody go over and say hi right over there to Big Dog for me, please. Um, I'm not the end all be all on instruction, and everybody will watch my videos for a whole bunch of host of reasons. Yeah. Well, you're not a doofus, so I know that's not one of the reasons, Roy. But and yes, also Roy, you might find a kick out of this one. Bob has a new challenge that he's doing. It is the hashtag 2020 toilet paper rail spike apocalyptic challenge. He's doing, you know, a lighthearted goofiness, a way to either get toilet paper or protect your toilet paper using at least one railroad spike. So that will that's going to be fun. It doesn't have to be a weapon. It doesn't have to be, anything like that. Just a creative way to use at least one railroad spike to protect or get toilet paper. So check Bob's video out. If you have the time. Check Bob's video out, and I will be looking into that. And that's good. I just have some fun ideas. So you guys all have a wonderful day. Go out and enjoy your Sunday. Go tell Tim. If you get out in the forge, burn some steel, or not burn some steel, heat some steel and beat it. All right, you guys. Be safe. Catch y'all later. Hearts and health. I'm gonna roll out. So, love you guys. Be well. Pressing the X.